Okay, Josh. So I'm going to go through here, and I'll just kind of show you clip by clip kind of what we've got going on. You can kind of see the comments I got over here on the right side as we go to. Okay. So when I play this, I want you to watch. So my big thing for you right now is decision making. Okay. So watch this ball come to your feet. And I'll go back. I've actually got the wrong clip. Let me pull out number 29. All right. So decision making. So let's watch this. This is in our tournament we played. Okay. And you see, here's the ball. You're in a great position. The ball comes right to your feet. And right here in this moment, you have three people descending on you, right? So decision making. Let's look at where that touch goes. The touch is really under your feet. That makes things awkward for you because your head has to then go down to see the ball, and you kind of lose focus on where everyone is. So we have a better touch there. We're in better shape. But the second thing is this is pretty much just rondos. And one of the things that I noticed, Josh, whenever we do rondos is that you don't always take them the most seriously. I keep telling you, hey, try to chop those feet, right? Get light on your feet, get quick with your movements and your decisions, and you tend to take them a little bit more lighthearted. And because of that, when we get in these big games and big moments like this, we hesitate with the ball and we lose it. And right here, look, this could easily be a goal-scoring opportunity for us, right? We have we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players up the field ahead of you to the right. Okay, the ball comes to you. You got at least 5 yards of space there before anybody comes to you, right? And when that ball comes to you here, we take our time, not sure what to do with it, it's in my feet, and then we lose it. And now look, they've got a 3-on-2, if not a 4-on-2 against us, right? Because we didn't make a good touch. So let's watch. Here comes the ball in. Under our feet, too slow, and then it's gone. Trying to use your left foot there. So again, this is straight rondo stuff. Ball comes to you, defender's pressing you, you slide it to someone next to you. Ethan is there, Maverick is there. There were passes available. We've got to start using them. You got to start taking those rondos seriously, okay? And here on this one, so it says good ball, but your touch was too close, and so you didn't have your head up. That's why you missed the pass. Let's look. Great position. Touch under your feet. You touch it out. And by then they're all over you and you're just kind of kicking it somewhere, okay? Now, if you receive this ball right here with a good touch, you're playing Ethan. In fact, I can kind of show you. See how the ball's here? Your head's straight down, okay? That ball needs to be out here. You play Ethan, you run this way, Ethan plays you back, you find the switch to the other side. Like there's so many things that could happen here. But again, this is just a rondo. This is your ability to receive the ball and play it. We practice this all the time, every single warm-up, right? And I don't mind that you decided to play that ball down to where Jaden should be, okay? But Jaden was just pressing up the field. He's not in that position right now. If you had your eyes up, you see Gabe's there available too. We got to have our head up. It all starts with a good touch, all right? And then taking our rondos seriously, okay? All right, let's see. Sorry, this thing messes up on me a lot, so I had to go back and forth. Let me see if I can refresh it. Okay, right here. So Kintu wants to pass you the ball. Please know this. Know this in your heart and mind and soul. Kintu will pass you this ball, right? Because he knows how to play good soccer. Kintu does amazing work here. I can't believe he beat that player one-on-one. He wants to release you this ball, Josh, because when he does, you're going to have all this space, okay? Look at all this space right here. Boom, that you can just dribble right into and do what you want with. And Kintu knows that. He's drawing this player to himself. Right? He wants to draw this player right here to him and give you a free shot this direction. And you're standing here thinking your job is done. I'm just going to watch Kintu run down the field. So what ends up happening here, obviously, is that when Kintu plays you this ball, you're not ready for it. Ugh. Now, it's not the greatest pass either, okay? But we need to be ready and alert. When our center back has the ball, you are one of his outlets. You got to be there for him. So here it says you're in a decent position. You win the ball, but you turn towards the metal instead of towards the outside. Okay? So let's watch what we're talking about here. So here's Kintu. Ooh. Turn it back to full speed. Okay, here comes the ball. Sorry, there's my custodian's yelling there. So I can fast forward it to where it is. Okay, here comes the ball. And here you are in a good position. Oh, wait a second. All right, so we're here in position, okay? And when we touch this ball, this guy is on the inside of you, and you decide to touch this ball inside, right? And when you do that, you expose the ball to him. right? What a defender should do in this situation is when that ball comes down here, you want to turn this thing wide and then get down the sideline. The goal's over here. Their whole team's in the middle. The outside has space. We need to think, where's the smartest place for me to turn here? So when I back this out and we watch back 5 seconds and watch this ball come in, look, pressing, that's good. Ball's up, and you try to touch it inside, okay? And then this leads to a goal. These are the things we have, especially from you as our left back, as our top quality left back on a top quality team. You gotta know what you're doing with the ball. You gotta know, hey, this ball needs to go outside and wide so that we don't lose it, right? That's simple soccer stuff there, okay? That I know you can do. You just gotta care. You gotta focus, right? Because you're a great player. You got all the skills you need. It's just focus, okay? All right, so let's look at the next one. All right, so this is what I mean by a good clearance. You actually guide the ball away, not just throw your body at it. Okay, so one of the things that I notice a lot too with you, Josh, is that when we have the ball comes at you, oftentimes you'll just kind of swing a leg at it or turn your butt to it instead of actively trying to get that ball out of there. So let's watch this ball come in and see what you do. So right there, I want you to look at this. Here's the ball, guided up and out. Now, here's what I love about this, is you're guiding that ball away. You're not touching it and controlling it in a bad position. You certainly could turn outwards with that, but at the end of the day, you're clearing this ball directly out. And I'm going to bring that back up a little bit later. Ball comes to your weaker foot. You clear it up, you clear it out, and as a result, we don't give up a goal. These are things that I need to see from you, okay? All right, right here, let's talk about something different. In this situation, you're just not attentive. And I think more than anything else, I think you're just kind of confused on what your job is. As the left back, your job is to guard their right winger. He's right here. Where are you? You're way over here in the center watching their center forward, who Kintu has. We're basically manning these guys up, man for man, okay? And so on these kicks, you cannot, look at all this space here, bud. You got to see that as a danger. There's a couple moments in these tournaments where you just kind of switched off and took the wrong player, and look, you hustle over, but he's got all this time and space to control, right? And now they're down the field. We got to understand that, hey, I have a responsibility these goal kicks to be in that position. You and Kintu can talk, right? And you can say, hey, Kintu, you take this guy that I'm standing next to in the middle, because you're in the middle. You don't want to give up your position. This whole left flank of ours was wide open because you left your area, all right? Now, this next one, like I said, it's in the comment. I'll show you in a second. This isn't, oh, Lord, it's refreshing. Okay, this is an own goal, and own goals happen. They certainly do, okay? And I don't want you to take it too hard on this one, okay? Because own goals do happen. But more often than not, they happen when you make awkward decisions with your body in the box, okay? So, like I said before, trying to focus on orienting and directing the ball away from the goal, okay? Don't just touch the ball, actively guide it out and away. So this is the goal that we give up. And we have multiple chances to clear this, which is what makes me the most frustrated. We don't get to see it because the camera, of course, cuts for some reason in this moment. But now it comes back in, and let's take a look. Okay. So fast forward. Slow it down. All right, so let's look. Kintu clears the ball straight down the middle, right to their player on the ground. The ball is shot back into you, okay? And you just belatedly throw your right leg at it. And again, I know that you're trying to clear this ball out the way, right? You're trying to clear it out of the zone, but it's just awkward, okay? And always remember, especially when it comes to slow rollers, and I need Kintu to realize this too, Reed is an excellent keeper, okay? If that ball is rolling towards the goal like that, okay, slowly, Reed's going to be able to pick that up. But if you kick that ball and you deflect it, it goes a different direction, he's going to have to, he won't be able to get there in time. And that's what happened here. And it cost us a in. And that, in the end, in the long run, I think cost us a chance to go to the finals there because we ended up having to win against GSA instead of just tying them. So little things here about how you stand, right? If we look at the way you're standing there, you don't seem to be on your toes, like ready for that ball to come to you. You're kind of just walking there flat-footed, and the ball sneaks up on you, okay? So let's just focus on being ready and alert. When the ball comes to you, just simply direct it away from the goal. Okay, now, I love this. This is the thing I'm most excited about with 9v9 with you, is watching you and Gabe play out here on the left. because you love an overlap. You want that ball forward. Gabe will give it to you. Look at that, right? I like this. Move, nice move, nice move. And great try on the cross, all right? And I think maybe get another crack at it. There we go. But the problem is you shoot. And when we shoot, if you're shooting from that, because you will get overlaps, you will get looks, we don't shoot near post, okay? We shoot back post, far post. That way there's a rebound and we can score. Or if you make a bad shot back post, someone can just kick it in. But shooting near post, you miss and that ball is out, okay? Let's make better decisions there. But I love the overlap. Now, got to see the danger on the back post faster. When Kid 2 shifts over in the first seconds here, you got to see the gap and bust your butt so their center forward isn't wide open for the cross. This should have been a goal. Maverick made a horrible decision on the kick here, gets beat, and you see Kintu leave the middle there, all right? You got to kind of recognize that, hey, in this moment, I'm seeing my center back move in this direction, okay? I need to fill in this space. I know you're guarding this guy here, but you got to be aware they have other players. We always want to have as many bodies in the middle as we can. Guard the middle. Protect this middle area because that's a hard goal for him to score is from out here. Easy goals are from right here in the middle. All right? So you got to think, danger, danger, danger. Kintu's leaving. I got to get there. I don't know if you could have got there in time, but that's just something I want you to focus on. Whenever Kintu leaves that middle space, you got to fill in behind him, okay? All right. So in this one, this leads to their goal. It's a matter of being in position. You struggled all game stepping on their outside back. You got to see that he's your man when Gabe is stepping up on the center back. So in this case, they play 4 men in the back. All right. Oh, Lord, this should have been a goal. Okay. I hate that miss. Oh, heartbreaking. Okay, so looking right here. Here's Gabe stepping up on their center back. We actually did this in the previous game. They played a flat back 4-2. Okay, so in this situation, Jaden takes their center mid. Okay, Gabe steps up on that center back. Miles takes that center back. And that leaves you with their winger. Their winger drops back here. And Josh, what I want you to realize is that they're trying to play you for a fool here and a sucker. Okay, they think that you're going to be a little bit lazy pressing this far back. And you are. You're not on his hip. So what happens here is when the pass goes to him, he then has time to turn and face this way and play the ball around you because you're not in position. The basic idea here is you have 2 positions you can take. Okay, in fact, let me put them on here. You have 2 positions you can take. Step number 1 is you can be locked onto his back, which is where I prefer you. I prefer a high press up on his back so that guy can't play him the ball, or if he does, you're going to win it there, cross it in, and we get a quick goal. Okay? The other option here is to play it safe. In other words, if that guy drops back, you don't mind that so much. You're going to back up and make sure he can't play this ball over the top and hope that Gabe can run back and defend him in time. See, you are in what we call no man's land. You're not far enough up. You're not far enough back. And when you're stuck in no man's land like that, which I think you realize at a certain point here, oh my gosh. Sorry, this app stresses me out. Okay, get off my screen. All right. So in this situation, I think you realize here that you are out of position. So let's watch. Is this the wrong one? It is the wrong one. Oh my goodness. Sorry, be patient with me here. All right. So as we see here, keeper's going to play the ball at center back. Gabe presses. You need to be on that player. You get there late. See how he turns and plays it up the line? And they're through. As soon as he plays that ball up that line, we are in trouble. And that's what leads to their next goal. I hate that it cut early before we got to see it. But let me show you what happens here. So you see here, Kintu, and I talked to him about this. He needs to be behind this guy, okay? But because you stepped up and you're late to get there, he plays it ahead of you, okay? The center mid gets there, and then they play this guy, and that's their set play. Is they want to go boom, 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 and get him one-on-one in the center back, and he's fast. He's their fast guy. That's the only way they're trying to make this work, okay? So you got to realize that because of this, right, they get that ball down the line, and they go and score. And it starts with you not being stepped up on their winger, okay? Got to be there, all right? All right, in this one, it says, love that you recognize the danger of stepping up here. You can't get there in time, so you drop back. This is the exact same play, just the reverse. Okay, so watch. There's Gabe stepping up on their center back. There's their winger way out here. And I want to stress this. I don't see you anywhere. Yes, you're too late. See, there you are right there. Okay, and you're way too late. Okay, you need to be up on him. Okay, but because you're back there, you have a decision to make now at this point. Do I drop back and cover, or do I step? Well, let's take a look at what you do. You back up. Do you see that? I'm going to go back here. So the guy gets the ball wide. You realize that stop your feet and back up. So now when he tries to play it over your head, you and Ethan are there in position to stop that center mid. That was their set play. If you start reading the game and seeing what they're trying to do as a defender, then you can be better positioned to stop those kinds of things. Oh, good work there, Maggie. Okay, so I just want to stress, this was very impressive to me. You recognize the fact, chopped your feet, went back, and got in position. All right, but again, I'd much rather you just go ahead and be stepped up on him. Talk with Kintu, talk with Ethan. Who's got whom, right? But I do like that you drop back, worrying about the guy, because there is a guy wide open behind you, okay? So I'm glad that you dropped back. Good work. All right, let's take a look at this one. Poor timing. You can't step up here. The winger wants to put the ball behind you, and the center man has time to play the ball. So let's take a look. Timmy across. Oh, yeah. That one step. Just this one move right here. You're in a good position. At this moment, you have to realize that this center mid, if our center mids are not doing their job, if Mavi and Ethan let this guy turn right here, okay, you're going to be in lots of trouble. Because if he turns right here, all right, that guy is running at you, and you're standing here flat-footed facing this direction. That's a bad place to be. As soon as you see these center mids turn and load up, you got to be turned this direction and flying back, because he's just going to play that ball behind you. And if we watch, that's exactly what happens here, okay? Watch. You step up, plays it through, it's behind you, and they go in. And luckily, this guy can't shoot, okay? Because I think he blasted over the top. Kintu does good getting there to force him wide, all right? So we got to be smart about when we step up, when we drop back, all right? So on this one, this could have stopped the goal, I think, and it's just a matter of dedication, okay? Now, watch. Here you are, all right? The ball goes past you, and you're kind of lightly jogging back. See here? Timmy's sprinting across the field to get there. Kintu sprinting back to get there, but we give up that goal. That was their second goal, and that was what tied it, or that was their first goal that tied it up, right? But if I watch you here, and I want to stress this, you can kind of see your feet moving there, and it's when he makes this cutback. If you had busted your butt back here, okay, along with Kintu, the two of you could have stopped him here on this cutback. Timmy had done everything he could to cut this man off and make him reverse his field. But you, as this other defender, have to be there. You have to be back. So if you get beat and they're about to go score, I need to see you busting your butt down there to stop them. Okay? All right, let's see. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, you got to bust your butt back in big games here, bud. Okay? All right. Once you realize you can't get in their time, you have to run backwards. Momentum's going forward. Oh, again, same basic idea here. Momentum, right? You're stepping up at the wrong moment. And this is a tough one for most kids to get, okay? But let's watch. Here comes the ball, bouncing around. Ball goes here. Gabe's in a good position. You're in a good position, but that kid comes flying through. Once you realize, see how Gabe is there? And Gabe's got that ball. Once you realize your teammate is closer to that ball, you don't need to step up here, okay, because Gabe's already got it, right? You can open up, and Gabe can play you that ball wide, and we're through. Instead, if you step up and he steps, this guy runs through, and he's in on goal, okay? Just as a default, if you can't get there before the bounce, see how it bounces? Don't even go for it. If that ball bounces first before you get there, just turn and run, because that forward is sprinting through. He's got all the momentum to get past you here, see? He jumps, touches, and now, oh my gosh, he's through. Kintu, brilliant play to get back there and bail you out. Okay? So just be aware of what those guys are doing. Here, again, you got to man up on the press. They skip past two lines of defenders because you didn't step up on your man. Stay locked in. Is that what that says? Yeah. Okay. Let's skip ahead to that moment here. Yeah, same one as before. 15, Elijah is your man. You see him? Gabe's trying to come back and cover, but that's not his man. That's yours. Where are you? You're back there with Kintu. And now they're through. Got to make sure on these goal kicks, man, that you are on your man in your position. See Gabe stepping up there, and you're leaving him wide open. Good touch, good pass, good overlap. Just be louder, ask him for the overlap, because Gabe loves to dribble. But I like this. You play him, you sprint up. I think if you call louder for that, he might be able to feed you in, okay? But I do like it. Keep doing that. Next, I love this. You step up on your man, well done. You stop, you back up because you know the ball's coming. And look at this, boom, perfect interception. Love the drive, love the pass. Gabe needs to receive that. That's the kind of defense I want to see. This right here, over and over. Look, you recognize the danger, you step, you see it could pass behind you, you turn and run, boom. Play Gabe. He should have been wider, but either way, that was really lovely. Here, love the touch, love the drive, but it's right into a defender. This one we talk about a lot. All right, you did so good at Dimitri Cup. This is why we're successful at Dimitri Cup, because you figured it out. How to receive the ball as a left back and get us down the field, okay? But again, it's like I always say this, it's like you forget everything that you master, right? The moment I think that you got something, you just let it go, okay? Look at all the space. Reed does a great job drawing him in, gives it to you. You got all the space and time to drive. And let's look, I can even pause it on this and zoom in, and I can already tell, look where your head is. Your eyes are down, okay? You need to be touching that ball forward, and your eyes need to be forward on that ball. It can't be under your feet. And because your head is down, you're not seeing things. Look, head down, head down, head down. Oh, gosh. And there's a guy in your face. Head down, head down, head down. Jaden and who is that? Caden on the far post. How many times we do this in the Dimitri Cup, bud? You would come down here, take your touch right there, and then you'd play this ball across the field. Jari, Caden, Jaden, all of them are there in the middle on the switch. And instead, we just dribble right into this guy and try to play the winger. Got to have your head up and know what's going on. Weak tackle. You can't let them run. Like, dude, we played FC Barcelona. Those guys couldn't beat you for nothing, one-on-one. But look right here, this little central red player. Look at him get this ball here and just walk past you. Ooh, bad feet. Great save by Reed. Like, you are a better defender than that. Let's tighten it up. Again, even against weaker teams, bud, you got to tighten it up. Just as before, good and bad stuff. I love this pass to Gabe. You didn't have time. You've loved the overlap here. Yes. But then we switch off on a clearance and you just turn your butt. So this leads to a goal. I love the hustle back. Great job. You're in a great position. You're here in front of goal protecting Reed. Miles, for some reason, lets that run. And look at this. You see how we're turning our back to the ball? Remember I said I wanted you to take your foot and simply guide that ball away? Yes. If you don't turn your back and you just stand there, just use your feet. I mean, shoot, you could even kick it out over there. But by turning your back, that ball is going to hit your butt and just stop. And sure enough, it stops right there for the other player on the other team to score. Okay? Little things, Josh. And if you notice here, it's just little things. Positionally, right? And then how you approach the ball, right? With your head up or head down. Or if you turn your back to the ball. Like, that's never the answer. We never turn our back to the ball. Yes, simple things, bud. Missing easy passes to open players. Your outside back is right there. Oh, this is you're playing goalie at this point, but you see it right here? Look, Timmy's wide open, and we're forcing that ball down the middle of the field. There's a lot of good here. Way to come back to Kintu. Love the 1-2 with Caden. Love the through ball you tried for Gabe. Everything starts with you being too far away from Kintu. Oh, yeah. Look at this. So this is Kintu on a he's looking for a ball. Yeah, as a defender, I want to get you that ball, Josh. You're the start to our attack. Oh, look at that 1-2 with Caden. That's pretty. Good job opening it up, touching it wide, playing Gabe through. That was good. Okay, but I just want to stress, it starts here with your positioning. See, Timmy is least accessible for Kintu, but we want to switch this ball here. Look at all this space. Those defenders have dropped all the way back here, right? Because they expect the long kick. If you're here in position, ball from Kintu comes to you, you switch it to Gabe, and now we're down the far side with a quick switch. We have to be alert and alive to good moments for switching the play, okay? Just you running down the field doesn't do us any good, okay? All right. Ooh, like I said, this game I was actually super impressed with you, mainly because of your physicality in this game. I saw a little bit of Dimitri Cup Josh in this. Look at this physicality here. Getting into his back, shoving, and look at that, and you win the ball. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see from you, bud. You're big, you're strong, you're fast. Be big and strong and fast. Like, bully those little guys. Again, for this one, the ball comes to you, you have some time, but you don't pick the right option. Heads down a little bit, and you play it to where you think Jaden is. Now, I got on to, I think this is Joseph and Gabe, about being hidden there. But you got to see that Jaden's a little bit farther inside maybe. He definitely could come over some more, but you got to identify the gap and find your player. You're just kind of kicking it to a spot, and that's something I see you do a lot. You got to look If your head's up, you'll know where he is, okay? Over here, aggressive, physical, clear down the line to your winger. Like, this was amazing. Okay, look at this. Gabe's out trying to out-dribble 3 people. Can't do it. You come in, physical. Well done. Big win. Ooh, and then nice little outlet to your winger there. I love that. I want that all day. I want that every day. Okay? Here they come in again. You turn, you're jockeying. But right here in this moment, you let that little winger squeeze around you, all right? These fast players, man, you got to be on it, okay? You cannot switch off, all right? So look, you see, you got room on him, but you let him cut across you or put a hand on you. You should be cutting across him, putting a hand across his chest, and keeping him away from your goal, right? That's your job. Now on this one, and I just want to reiterate, it's decision-making when the ball is bouncing. Ball's bouncing to you here. You have an option. You can touch this ball forward, okay, which is what you do. But what you're not paying attention to is there's a guy right here. Why touch it forward to that guy, right? This ball's going backwards. Ain't nobody back here. Turn with it, run with it, play it to Reed, and get the ball back on the side. Or I guess the left side over here. Yes? I mean, just simple little smart things that can make your life so much easier, okay? Because we take that, unfortunate big touch, and then they're coming, oh, no. Okay, good job, Timmy. We got to just simple little things that we can work on. Okay, now Gabe isn't on the sideline like he should be, but the pass was there. So I got onto Gabe on this same play right here because he's not wide. Either way, when you look, if you looked up here, you'd see Gabe is here. It's a pass, but if we watch this, right, and I slow it down and I show you, you'll see the following. You'll see this ball come to you, and you'll see your head stay down. Look, head down, head down, head down, head down. I hope someone's there. Oh, is someone on the other team, okay? And this happens all the time, Josh. And soccer can't be played with your head down, bud. You got to get it up. You're too talented a player, too gifted athletically. You got a great left foot. You got good skills. You just got to do little things, bud. This one's tough for me, what does it say? You're 9 in volleys. Things happen. Okay. So let's see if I can get it to play. All right, play. Okay. But swinging and miss right there. You see it? I'll play it again. I have to have this from you. Oh, mistakes do happen, right? Nice play from Kintu there. But we've got to calm ourselves down, calm our feet down, and just redirect the ball away from us, okay? Those are all my notes, and I hope that they helped. I tried to do as fast as I could because I'm supposed to be doing something else right now. But if y'all need anything at all, as ever, let me know, okay? Send me a text and let me know what you think or if you have any questions, okay? Thanks, guys.